we need to be able to reaffirm our identity. Failure for us to do it, others will do it for us. This is a party that was born out of struggle. We're a party that was born to be able to demand for justice, fairness, democratic space in this country. And as the constitution of the party dictates, this is a party that was formed, one of its core principles was attaining power through constitutional means. And this is a party that has respected the constitution, a party that believes in one Kenya for all and not one for Kenya. And many a times, this is not the first time that this party is at similar crossroads. There are many times when the party had to be able to make tough political decisions. You will recall even those who we still believe stole our elections. But Baba taught us in the values of the constitution of this country and in the values and principles of ODM, we might not be able to agree, but let us respect the decisions that were able to be made, whether by the judiciary or by any other, as long as it is constitutionally right. From the time of the Kibaki presidency, from the time of the Uhuru presidency, it is ODM that has been able to come and salvage a country that was going to be able to stand to burn. And even during those times, we were called traitors of democracy, and Baba was called a traitor of the people even then. So let it not be new that we are being called names today. The irony of it all is those who are calling us traitors of democracy, and that those who are calling us that we are dividing the principles of democracy in this country, the irony of it all, were the ones when we were there to salvage them and their presidency then, once called us patriots. So it is not something that, if there's anything else, a party that believes in reform, a party that believes in inclusion, Kenya for all, we need to be able to keep this identity. That ODM is there for justice, opportunity for all. Even when others felt that this is a country for shareholders, ODM is a party that believes in opportunity for all. And that is the reason today we have amongst the best of the best who are serving as cabinet secretaries. This is a party that has been able to believe in equality, a strong devolution. And one of the things that we are fighting for and has been included is that we need to be able to have devolution to be strengthened. This is a party that believes in being people and not person-centered. We want to come out of here being very clear. So when we cooperate, we do not disappear. Engaging does not mean surrendering. And ODM has to be protected. First, before anything else, our core mandate is to protect the identity and the home of the millions of Kenyans who have believed in what it is that ODM stands for. That is our core mandate, and that is what we come out from this retreat to be able to do. A stronger ODM is a stronger country. We need to be able to strengthen our identity, even as others wish to paint us otherwise. Even when others, by design or by default, wish to be able to paint ODM as otherwise. And I repeat this, by design or by default, because we know there are external factors out there who want to see an image of ODM that is not the true identity of who we are. And I state this again, we need to tell our story before others try and taint a story of ODM in the colors that they wish, but we know that this is a party that in the eyesight, our colors are orange, but in heart, we believe in our identities, justice, fairness, equality, standing for devolution, and being the right choice for every single Kenyan. I want us to state very, very clearly, when we come out of here, we want to be able to say openly what our non-reducible negotiating terms. When we come out of here, we need to be able to accept that we need to allow our party leader come up with a formation that we're engaging with the other party. What are the strategies that need to be able to be put in? We need to come out of here stronger than ever. That this party was built with the principles of discipline. And indiscipline means that we're going to be worse than what they portray us to be right now. That is something that we will never ever be able to fault on. We need to be able to get out of here rejuvenated, to rebuild our grassroots machinery. We will be going to all the counties as party leadership. We have begun the journey and we will be going to engage delegates in each and every one of the counties of this great republic and remind Kenyans who we are. ODM first, the rest will be able to follow. When we come out of here, we need to be able to control the narrative. When we come out of here, we need to be able to ensure we protect the trust that the people have on us. When we come out of here, however tempting it might be, when you hold the microphone, always remember, as an ODM member, your politics should not be on personalities, but your politics should be based on issues. However much they will try and talk about nothing else except ethnicity, however much they will try and talk about nothing else except abusive politics, let us always remember that this is a party whose politics and policies are issue-based. That is the party that we want to be able to come out. And when we come out of here, let it be clear, we are not here to prepare to survive. We are here to influence the narrative of this country. And let us come out of here understanding that numbers come from strength. And our strength is in an ODM that is going to be firm, united, disciplined, and never ever letting go of our core principles of who we are. And even as we sit on the negotiating tables, let our principles be there to guide others and not others to guide us. With those very many words, asanteni sana, karibuni Mombasa. Na tuko tayari, sio? Are we ready to be able to take power? Tuko tayari kuchukua power. With those very many words, I take the opportunity to welcome my brother, the governor of Kisii, Ndugu Simba Arati, aweze
ODM. Hebu weka kofia juu nione kama tuko hapo. ODM. Asanteni sana. Allow me, I'll be very brief. Honorable members, members of the National Executive Council, governors, ladies and gentlemen, just to mention a couple of things that already have been addressed by the leaders who have spoken before me. First, I want to agree with the Governor Jir of Wajir that indeed